Hey there, everybody. How you doing? It is time for another episode of Pete Plays. This one is On the Ball, a game that I opened for Unsealed not that long ago. This game is originally called Cameltry for arcades, and the concept is fairly simple, as you'll see here when we get to the attract screen in just a moment. The idea is to manipulate a maze so you can get your marble to the goal. Now, it looks simple, but there are various obstacles and things that get in your way that prevent you from getting to the end very simply. Like you get these pegs, and there are things that'll take time off the clock. But by and large, it's a fairly simple concept. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to play through a few stages here, set some high scores, and kind of just have some fun with this one. If you want to play the original game, you can play it on Title Legends. All right. So let's do the training course. So the explanation gameplay number 1. By turning the maze round, roll the ball to the goal. Come now, do your best. Okay, you can also use the mouse, see that, but I'm just going to use the controller here. And this game utilizes the Super Nintendo's Mode 7 technology for some pretty smooth rotation. If you have a lot of motion sickness, if you get sick easy when things kind of turn around pretty quick, this game may not be for you, but otherwise it's a pretty simple arcade game. Now note that the timer is always running. When it reaches 0, the game is over, so you want to make sure that you get to the goal as quickly as you can. So here, training stage 2, a little more complicated. We have some music in the background playing here that's very Super Nintendo sounding, as those synth horns going on. Whoops, taking a little bit longer than I wanted, but that's okay. And note, we have more rotation at the end. Some developers really loved using Mode 7 technology. So, when the ball touches the X's, you lose 2 seconds off the timer. So you got to make sure that you don't touch that. And we can see some of those X's already. Whoops, and see I already lost some time. Don't touch that. Yo, yo, don't do that. I think I can go down this way. Here we go. Oh, I already lost another 2 seconds. And just turn the screen around. There we go. Not too bad. This is a really chill way to play a game. It's not all that complicated. There's some thinking you got to do, but more it's just kind of you against the clock. And it's not even like a puzzle game where you feel overly stressed. Only when the time really runs down you start to feel it a little bit. Now, as I mentioned, there's a Title Legends disc that has Cameltry on there. I believe that there was also a Nintendo DS version of the game, too, if you happen to like this kind of thing. For some people, this may be too simple, but for me, I have a lot of fun playing this. When I actually had the opportunity to buy a new copy of this, I jumped on it because I enjoy the game so much. Mostly for its really basic, simple concept. It's not difficult to play. It's not difficult to learn. And it's based on an arcade game, so that's right up my alley. Now you can jump, or you can hold the button down to speed up, so there's a little bit of strategy there. And again, you want to watch out for the X's like that. Can't believe I already lost time. It's okay. That's not okay. And that's even worse. Still got time, though. There's the end. Oh, wait. I'm not there yet. Working my way around. Working my way around. Spin, spin. Done. So what, I get 20 seconds? 30 seconds. So I have 60 seconds to move through the next one. And this is the final trial. So this is just a training stage. You get 4 levels of difficulty, each have a certain number of levels you have to get through. No advice here, it's just you against the maze. Music is much happier here. That's not great. Come on. Almost feels like a game show. This would have been a fun concept to use for something like Irritating Stick for the PlayStation. One of those games that everyone but me seems to hate. We're all done there. And that is the end of the training stages. So I wound up getting through with, what, 229,000 points? Get more scaling and rotation here. Congratulations! Again, very simple in concept, but as you'll see, the stages get devious later on. The warm-up is over. So then you get to put your name in. This always, I struggle with this a little bit. Because I can never get it to stop. There we go. I'm a skillful player. I am the most skillful player, at least in terms of training, so lucky me. And that only took about, like, 4 minutes to get through. So let's move to the next set of training, or set of stages, I should say, which is the beginner course. So no more in terms of tutorials. You're on your own here. And per the typical solid arcade design, the first stage kind of takes it easy on you. Lets you build up some bonus time. We move to stage 2. The Aqua Palace. And now you got to be just a little more careful than usual. There are some question blocks you can break if you want to take chances. I usually tend to avoid those when I can. Alright, so we're maneuvering around this way. So I lost 2 seconds, but I gained 3, so I wound up net gain of 1. Cameltry, so you can see like the title of the game, which I think is pretty neat. And right to the goal. So you have 70 seconds to get through stage 3. And this is the high-speed circuit. So this says it shouldn't take too long. We'll see about that. Again, if you don't break blocks, you don't get slowed down, so you can move through the stages a lot sooner. But the blocks are worth 1,000 points, so if you're going after high scores, then you might be so inclined as to break a few. There we go. So another new record, we're at 79 seconds now. Let's see what stage 4 looks like. This one is the Menthol Moon, and we are underwater. You can see the fish swimming back there. So that's new. You get that stop and go flag. Keep going down. Got to be careful of the bumpers. Breaking blocks. Now you could go for bonus time there, but it's not necessary. Hey, gotta get out of there. Okay. So 65 seconds, so lost quite a bit of time there. The key in this game is using the arrows to guide you. You gotta look and see which direction the arrows are pointing. It's addictive stuff. but it's simple. So there are going to be some players that find this a bit too easy, or they find the gimmick just not worth spending time on. But if you consider when this came out, which was in '92 for the Super Nintendo, like, this was impressive stuff, at least to me. You didn't see a lot of scaling and rotation. All right, so we're going to have 63 seconds to get through the final stage here. I think this is the last one. Oh, boy. Okay, so I got 1,000 points. That's good, I guess. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I was going to go for the 3 seconds, but it doesn't really matter. Ooh, can feel a little bit of stress now. Get the 3 seconds. I'll take it. I have a feeling I'm going to need it. Okay, arrows are helping me. That's the wrong way. Ooh, there's a goal. Which way did I go? There it is. Awesome. So set a new high score. Had plenty of time left over. Get another congratulations flag. And we've completed half the game already. And we're only 11 and a half minutes into the video. Am I going to beat the game? Absolutely not. I've never done it. Yet to be seen. Try it. Okay. I do like the blue marble against the nighttime sky there. Let's try and put my name in again. Oops. Alright, I am another skillful player in terms of the beginner stages. I'm assuming these initials now are for members of the development team. Alright, halfway home. So do the expert and then the special. That's the way it's got to work. Okay. So we're working our way through. Now, the original Cameltry arcade game I never played. I never saw it, or at least I don't recall ever seeing it. On the Ball was the first... my first way of trying it. And the way that I found out about On the Ball, I actually didn't own it when I had a Super Nintendo originally. I always wanted to, but I could never find a copy of it to buy. I actually wound up getting it way late. I got it when I was at Retro World Expo. Someone was selling a cartridge-only version of it, and I bought that. And then later on, when I was doing Unsealed, I found a sealed copy of it for a decent price that I picked up. And I'm glad I did, because it has everything with it. Okay. Moving right along. Look out for that. Okay, gotta come down here. Where is the goal, darn it? I want the goal. There it is. Exactly 30 seconds left. So up to 65 seconds. What's this now? Down to Utopia. And I gotta be careful of that X. Do not want to lose time. Now you kind of have to be careful, because you're going to get more of these X's. And you don't have as much time to work with. Come on now. Oh, that's not great. And that red X there is a loss of 5 seconds. So not great. I am... Ugh. Totally gross. And we have this stop and go. Alright, we're good. Ooh. Had 14 seconds left, so I'm only going to have 49.9 to go. Gotta hope that this stage here is easier. Heart of Diamond, this is called. Such happy music for a period of time where I'm starting to feel the tension just a little bit. Okay. Music grows on you. Whoa. Not a lot of time left. 10 seconds. Goal, goal, goal. No. 2.2 left. I am so done. 37.2 left. I am done. I am screwed. Okay, wait a minute. 7, 5. So I got 15 extra seconds. I don't think that's going to be enough. We'll see, though. This is what I mean. Like, there's pretty crazy difficulty spike that goes on. Doesn't necessarily make it unfair, but that's, you know, that's arcade games for you. And this isn't necessarily built for home. This is going to be that arcade feel to it, right? Here we go. Already taking too much time. Yeah, I'm already getting my warning here. Nope, totally done. Even if I don't hit any of these bad things. Ugh, bad. 2, 1, done. So I got to stage 5. My number is 60. Nope. So no such luck. I am done. I don't know if they're... Oh, I get to continue. Okay. How much time is left? Do I get a full complement of time? I do. So I do get 80 seconds now. So that is a plus. I did lose some time because I'm an idiot. And yeah, this does have like that Marble Madness vibe to it, which is not a bad thing at all. Marble Madness is a lot of fun. But this can be brutal, especially these difficulty spikes. Like up to now, it had been fairly easy, right? It didn't have any issues, and now with this particular level of the game, like these stages, I'm having my skills tested. 30 seconds left. Here's the goal. I just fell through the goal. Here's the goal. There we go. So I'm not going to get a high score because I had to start over, which means that my score got reset. And now there's more stages. So this is just stage 6. Usually after 6 we were done, but not so here. I like this more mysterious music going on here. Okay. And we're going to stay away from the red. Ugh, don't want to hit that. Okay. Time's ticking, but there's the goal. Okay. So 51 seconds left. Is this the last? No. Alright, that was extra time. That's good. Of course, it took me too much time to get going again. Yeah, this is... Remember how I said this wasn't stressful before? Yeah, I lied. I can't prick it. I can't. Alright. Come on. Nope. I'm done there. So time's up. Let's see if I can get the 20. Nope, that's 60. Alright, I got 2 continues left. I don't know how many more stages there are, but I got 2 continues left. I'm going to have a full complement 80 seconds here. And we're going to try and get through this. Now, that's not a great start when I'm losing time right off the bat. And I lost another 2 seconds. There we go. Alright. So I made it a little further. Oh boy. Where am I going? What? Alright, I gotta, Where's the end? There it is. For 51.5 seconds. Is this the last stage? Alright, so this is the last stage of the hard difficulty. Okay, so far, well, we lost 2 seconds there. We hit the bumper for absolutely no reason. That was nifty. Where is... Oh, okay. That's how I do that, I guess. 9 seconds already. I don't think so. No, it's gotta be down there. It's down there. Nope. Dead. So what's my number? 70. Hey, alright. I got 20 more seconds. I just lost time because I'm an idiot. Where am I going? 5 more seconds. You gotta go. Oh, come on now. Alright, I did it. So this stage is done, mercifully. So that took a lot longer. That took as much time to get through all of those stages as it took to get through the first 2 sets of stages combined. That's rough. I have done well. The job in this field is completed. Okay. I'm not sure if that's high score material or not, but we'll see. And that means we just have 1 set of stages left. I don't know if 3 continues is going to be enough. We'll see. Alright. I have not played this last set of stages. I don't know what's coming. I don't know if I can do it. But we're going to find out. So we've done everything but the special course. Very difficult rank. They're telling you right off the top, hey, this is tough. Alright. In the camel. So again, we're getting the reference to the camel in Cameltry. Do not know what that means or what it's about, but that's okay. Some things you don't have to know. You just kind of roll with it. Should really play this on Wednesdays. Oh, day! Don't! Alright, where is the end? Oops. Wait. Just go. Just go, dude. Alright, so we're done there. 12 seconds, we'll get another 40, so we're up to 52 seconds. Dolphin Passage, taking place in space. This is one of those times you'd think it would make more sense to do the dolphin thing, like, underwater, but I'm not a developer. I don't know. Of course, I hit the wrong one, right? Okay. Not a lot of musical variety. Obviously, we've heard a lot of music tracks that repeat themselves. We're already running out of time. Where's goal? There it is. Okay. So we got through the first 2 stages, didn't use any continues. Ooh, another lucky chance already. +7. That's 10. 17. I'll take it. The Techno Cave. Alright. This music track here is probably the most annoying because of the fake talking. Alright, turning around, turning around. Lost 2 seconds because I'm a ninny. Trying to get those extra 3 seconds, and that was just a complete disaster. You can see the goal is right over there, and I can't get there. Oh, I got the extra 3 seconds. That's great. That's not... Made it. Okay, cool. I am not getting there in 49.6. But you get another lucky chance. +1. Alright, come on. Big number, big number. +10, so +16 seconds. I will take that. Magician's Escape. Okay, let's get that extra 3 seconds. Wow, this is tricky. Little snaky labyrinth there. This isn't bad yet, but you have the feeling that it's gonna get tough. Oh, that's all... Oh, those are all X's. Where's the goal? Yeah, I know. There's a goal. Alright, we made it. Special 4 is done. Any more extra time? No. Whoa! I think I gotta go this way. There we go. Oh, that is tricky dicky. Okay. 20 seconds. Nope. Now I'm done. Boo. Let's see if I can get that extra. Nope. Smash. It's okay. I got 3 continues. Gonna have my full complement of time. Put 80 seconds on the clock. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I'll take a little bit of damage. Okay. So far, so good. Come on now. Alright, come on. There we go. I can never navigate those turns right. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, that's fine. Lost a little bit of time, but not much. Special 6, so this is Seesaw Panic. Oh. And there's nothing worse than when they show you the goal, it looks like it's right there, and you have to take this long route to get there. Come on, we're gonna beat this. Gonna make some history today. Personal history, that is. Not actual video game history. Lots of other people have beaten this, I'm sure, before I did. If I can get there, though. That's the trick. Should not count my proverbial chickens before they hatch here. Here's the goal. All right. That was actually pretty simple. So 73.7. Oh, wow. That's... Are we really doing that? They just put that right in the way just because that's rude. That is rude. That's the wrong way, Pete. Okay, so we roll through those. Where am I going? Well, lucky 3 seconds. All right, so I got 6 seconds for doing nothing. Where is the goal? That's not what I want. Come on, we want to hit the goal. There it is. Nice. That's a new record somehow. I don't know how, but okay. These things again. 37 seconds. Gonna need to continue here, I think, folks. Maybe not, but I'm not hopeful. Oh, that's not where I want to be. No way. Need that compliment of time. All right, so that's another continue in the bin unless I get lucky here. 50, huh? Nope. Okay, 2 continues gone, or 1 continue gone. Here's another one that I'm using right now. I get my time back, which is good. Are we really doing that? You gotta be kidding. Well, that's 30 seconds I lost. Or 20 seconds I lost. Man. Well, that's just a waste to continue right there. Well, I got through that one. No way. Oh! Woo! Well, that's not great, but I get some time here. Plus 10? Plus 17? Plus 24 seconds. I will take it. Man, this is going to have 10 stages to it, isn't it? Okay. Can have 10 stages to it. Just lost 6 seconds just navigating that garbage. Don't do that. 30 seconds left. Come on, stop hitting that. Okay, we're good. So this is gonna be the last stage of the game. It's gotta be. Another lucky chance. +2. +5. Alright, 10 seconds. Better than nothing. This has to be it. Okay. Last stage of the game. We are 36 minutes into our session here. Let's see if we can beat it. I don't think I'm going to beat it without a continue, but at least I am here. Of course, I already hit losing seconds, because of course I did. Ugh. Yeah, of course. That's not what I want. Come on. What is happening? No! That's the wrong way! Nope. Oh, boy. Death Mistrial. Or Death Mistral. Alright, what do I need? 10? Nope. That's not even close to 10. Snap. Okay. Last continue. This is it. I'm either going to beat the game right here, or I'm going to be dead. Not sure which one you're going to pull for, but we'll see. Okay, got some time there. That's good. Lost some time there. That's bad. Okay. Come on. There we go. No. Where's the goal? How do you do that? Got it. And we did it, I think. I think that's it. Game over. So, a game that costs like probably $50, maybe $60 at retail, I just blew through it in less than 40 minutes. But that's what we did. This was an arcade game, so you really didn't mind doing it back then, and I honestly don't mind doing it now, as it was nice to be able to open it up on camera and check out all the cool stuff that was on the inside. And I'll show you what's on the inside of the box here in just a moment. I do want to see if there's anything else here that's of note or of interest. Wait a minute. Let's move to the... Wait, what? No. MHWYR. Let's move to the next field. What does that mean? What does that mean? So no one else had even bothered with that stage but me, so that's nice. So what does that mean? Or was I supposed to write that password down? I think I was supposed to write that password down, and I didn't. I think we're going to stop here anyway because we went through all the basic stages. So again, just to kind of take a look here, this was the box on the inside of the package, because I never replaced anything. You got the Nintendo Power insert, so you could subscribe to Nintendo Power, of course. We also got the Super Nintendo What to Do to Keep Safe manual. Hit the pause button there for a minute. Got this Taito Wave. I think this was kind of like an insert showing all the different games. It's not really a poster. It's just kind of a fold-out showing the different games that Taito was releasing for the system. And, of course, the cartridge itself, which is still in the plastic. I haven't taken out of the plastic yet. And finally, the instruction manual on the ball. And the instruction manual is in total color, which is nice. I want to see if it says anything about passwords. It shows you how to use the mouse controller. I actually have a Super Nintendo mouse, but I don't know how that would work here. It doesn't say anything about the passwords. But yeah. So it's cool that I was able to beat this on camera, or at least walk all the way through the main stages. I wish I had dropped me down the password now. I kind of feel like a ninny for not doing so, but it's always fun to be able to play through a game for gameplay footage for a Pete Plays episode. So I'm glad you guys could join me for this episode. It's a bonus episode today as it's a holiday weekend, so I had some extra time. Until the next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Again, thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like it and you like the stuff here on the channel, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button. I rarely ask, but if you like what you see, it's always good to see more subscribers in the queue. Take care of yourselves and each other. I hope to do it again soon. See ya.